in reality, even the launch in Bristol has taken up a lot of my time.
Yeah.
We've employed somebody in marketing to go and help launch that on a part-time basis. We've promoted 2 people to go and work out that. So, you know, there's been clear uplift in responsibilities across 4 or 5 people to go and launch that office. It isn't a case of just go and get an address so that we can pretend we're in Bristol. It's a genuine launch of a culture and office that needs to match what's here.
I mean, I noticed that a fair whack of our competitors have just a desk in a shared working space with clearly they don't work from there.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's a little bit frustrating because in Bath, the shared office spaces are pretty hard to come by. Like, I think you've got a couple in Queen Square, a couple of like dotted around. I think Newark Works has a few spaces or whatever. But, you know, in the main, it's basically go find a landlord, sign your own lease, get registered with the council, get your business rates going. Like, there's a whole setup cost to it. Bristol, my experience is that's pretty rare. And that most people are going into shared office spaces. You know, even the big boys are renting shared office spaces. And that, I think, makes it really difficult for clients to actually differentiate between who has a genuine presence here versus who has a name plaque on the door with nothing in it, because you can't like go in and go, excuse me, what unit are they in and how many desks do they have? What's the square footage? Like, none of that.
I like to think that all of that kind of stuff comes out in the wash, whether it's, you know, when you actually get into the nuts and bolts of a sales discussion or the servicing and it's clearly not local. You know, I think those facades only last for so long. And it probably goes back to the point we had in the last episode with Anita that, you know, these things do have a tendency to come out.
Imagine, you know, the disingenuous nature of that introduction being that you've essentially kind of, you know, bent the truth in your marketing a little bit, is putting it nicely. And then you've got to go and warm that back up in the sales process is probably really difficult.
Yeah.